इंडिया एक 10-11 महीने की जर्नी कहा जाए, आइसोलेशन कहा जाए, समझ कहा जाए, पर्पस को रीडिफाइन करना कहा जाए, that brought the entire change in me. That day I understood there is a difference between a winner and a non-winner. And later on, when I got equipped with other qualifications while I was working, I woke up to the new realities. What's happening around in this world? Things are changing at a fast pace. I would say rather fast is inappropriate word. It's changing at a furious pace. What's not changing? Everything, except the change itself, which is constant. Technology, communication, any kind of material progress you see here, your perceptions, your dreams, everything is changing. Am I right? Yes or no?
Yes.
And every day it's changing. The day you miss out on the happenings around the world, you miss out on something very vital. The morning time, you're seeing a television channel, you're getting some news item. The whole day, don't watch it. Watch it next day, you'll find something is missing there. If I ask a specific question here to this gentleman who's sitting here in light blue dress, what kind of changes do you see in the world of communication these days?
Satellite communication with mobiles.
Just speak loudly a little bit.
Communication with satellites.
Satellites, it's happening for years together. What would be the scene in 2012, say?
Maybe transmission.
There lies the success. What you can anticipate? Can you anticipate the things happening 5 years from now, 3 years from now, 7 years from now, 10 years from now? And keeping that in mind, if you define yourself and make your purpose, I think you'll succeed. If you don't think of tomorrow and day after tomorrow, things will become difficult. And the youngsters who are here looking for a bright career as engineering students or management students, whatever might be, want to get the top class degrees, get into the corporate sector, how they should think. And the faculties who are thinking of tomorrow, even they have to adapt. I was speaking to the session of technocrats a few weeks back from the communication field, and I asked them, what kind of scenario do you foresee for 2015? And they're confused. I'm talking about the communication sector from the government of India. They were confused. What kind of scenario would be there in 2012 and 2015? This is not the managership. This is not the leadership. This is not the way to lead your life personally and professionally. If you want to have the lead, you want to become a driver, the engine, then you need to define your road ahead. Your roadmap must have a clarity. And that roadmap will come from your purpose. Purpose needs to be defined and redefined. Am I right? Yes or no?
Yes.
With the changing times, purpose needs to be defined and redefined. When I speak to the people all over India, either in this session or other sessions, from various walks of life, every time there is a challenge for me, because people are different. Their expectations are different. Their dreams are different. Their thinking is different. And every time you confront a crowd or set of people, You feel some butterflies in the stomach. You do not know what lies in store. Tomorrow, when you come here on this dais, you want to become, say, a world-class speaker or a communicator. You want to address a set of people from, say, this organization or that organization. You have to get prepared. But still, there is no syllabus for that. You do not know what kind of question will come from which side. But if you define your purpose well, as it says, I think things become much, much easier. I'll ask you a simple question. A lot of students are there, I believe. Am I right? Yes or no? आवाज नहीं आ रही है. Students, teachers, faculties, the people who are serving the society, am I right? Okay. Here, if the first question here, that you want to go for a living or you want to go for a life. Living means what? Daily livelihood. That's all. A meaningless service, you can say. And life means which has got a substance. This is the first question. What do you want? A living or a life? If it is life, purpose is defined. Next question, what I want and why I want it. Then third step will be how to carry it out. How many people here feel that they are fantastic communicators? Raise your hands. One. Normal communicators? Fantastic. How many people wish to become good communicators? Almost all. Next question. How many people wish to become good singers? Wow. Very encouraging sign. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Tried somewhere? In the queues of Indian Idol? Saregama? Tried or not? How many succeeded? Anyone? Raise your hand. In the last round, or say they have crossed the prelim rounds. How many really love to be singers who have raised their hands? None? Why? If you love to sing, then that's a profession, that's a passion, that's fire, that's a spark, that's the ignition for you. If you say it's just hobby, time pass, no. I don't think. फिर तो जिंदगी फिर ऐसे नहीं चलेगी. जिंदगी में कुछ हासिल करना है, जिंदगी में एक मुकाम हासिल करना है, जिंदगी में बहुत ऊंचा ओहदा हासिल करना है, नेम और फेम कमाना है, शंकर एहसान लॉय बनना है या सोनू निगम बनना है या कुणाल गांजा वाला बनना है, श्रेया घोषाल बनना है, तो फिर पैशन तो बहुत जरूरी है ना. इसलिए मैंने वो क्वेश्चन किया था, आर यू डूइंग समथिंग व्हिच यू लव मोस्ट टू डू और नॉट. चाहे वो कम्युनिकेशन हो, चाहे वो ओरेशन हो, चाहे वो राइटिंग हो, चाहे वो सिंगिंग हो, चाहे आपकी स्कल्पटिंग हो, कोई भी फील्ड हो. और आर यू too much obsessed with just your jobs, daily routine? Life is getting into a cocoon, say 9 to 6. That's called get up in the morning, get fresh, have the breakfast, go to the office, do some sundry work, break for lunch, come back from the lunch, do some more work. 4:30, look at your watches, pick up your dabba, get your conveyance, go back home, have an evening cup of tea, chit chat with your wife or spouse or kids, watch some good programs, some rotten programs, have the dinner and sleep. Xerox it, cyclostyle it. Day next day, third day, fourth day, fifth day, sixth day, seventh day, weeks, fortnights, months, years. Same thing gets repeated. And we are lost in this monotony. We are lost in this cocoon. We get entrapped. And after the age of 30, 35, what happens? Pale and stale faces. No smiles left anywhere. Ask any question, any person, and he starts narrating his problems only. आप जिससे मर्जी बात कीजिए, आप बात शुरू कीजिए, वो अपनी प्रॉब्लम गिनवाना शुरू कर देगा. प्रॉब्लम 1, प्रॉब्लम 2, प्रॉब्लम 3, प्रॉब्लम 4. हेल्थ खराब हो गई तो गुरु रामदेव के पास चलते हैं. कुछ स्पिरिचुअलिटी में कुछ अच्छा चाहिए तो किसी और गुरुदेव के पास चलते हैं. बट सॉल्यूशंस तो आपके पास हैं, उनके पास नहीं है. हो सकता है उनके पास गाइडेंस हो, आपके सामने बात करेंगे, लेकिन सॉल्यूशन तो आपके पास है. प्रॉब्लम्स हैं तो सॉल्यूशंस हैं, लेकिन उसके लिए माइंडसेट को थोड़ा सा चेंज करना पड़ेगा, और तब हम अपने आप को अच्छे ढंग से डिफाइन कर पाएंगे. Albert Einstein, the great scientist, once stated that the significant problems we created, if they have to be solved, it has to be solved at the different mental level, not at the level when we created them. सारी समस्याएं हमने जिस मेंटल लेवल पे क्रिएट की थी, उस मेंटल लेवल पे उनका सॉल्यूशन नहीं आ सकता. हमको एक अलग माइंडसेट तैयार करना पड़ेगा. Yes, बोलिए.
Sir, agreed to what you say, and very positive notes what you make. The point what I feel is, in present society, which I have not created, the standards of living and the structures of living, in which we work, we live, we stay, how flexible this standards or this structure is, which allows this kind of freedom for an individual to follow.
Very important question. As I stated, there is a difference between winners and non-winners. If, as a human being, if you are blessed with 100% body, heart, mind and soul, and in spite of that, we are unable to carve out our personal structuring, something is missing somewhere. I think we need to have a relook at ourselves. We need to re-examine ourselves and rediscover ourselves. Ultimately, who are the people who succeed in spite of all kind of problems, all kind of bad circumstances, all kind of horrific conditions? It's very easy to say that it's difficult in these times, in this particular social fabric, in this structuring. But what is so easy in this world? What is so easy in this world then? If you reached here at this level, or the people who are here who reached a particular state in their life, personally and professionally, look back and quantify what kind of inputs and contribution was there. That contribution was made. Inputs were there. Softwares were there. But sometimes we fail to quantify. हमने जो पाया है, जो यहाँ तक पहुँचे हैं, जिंदगी के इस मुकाम पे, चाहे अच्छी फैकल्टी के रूप में हो, अच्छे स्टूडेंट के रूप में हो, अच्छे सर्विस पर्सन के रूप में हो, तो कुछ ना कुछ तो अच्छा किया हमने. उस स्ट्रक्चरिंग के अंदर सुधार किया हमने. हमारे इनपुट्स ऐसे थे, तभी हम यहाँ तक पहुँचे हैं. And to each one of you who could not reach here, outside look at. There are hundreds and thousands of people, millions of people who had the dreams but could not reach here. Am I right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So something is missing somewhere, it means. भाग्यशाली हैं आप, यहां तक पहुंचे हैं. भाग्यशाली हैं कि आपने ये मुकाम पाया है. भाग्यशाली हैं कि आप हिंदुस्तान के उन एलिट लोगों में हैं जहां पे आपकी गिनती उन एक तरह से कहा जाए अचीवर्स में होती है, विनर्स में होती है. लेकिन आपके मुकाबले मिलियंस ऑफ दूसरे लोग भी हैं जो अचीवर्स नहीं हैं. थोड़े अचीवर्स हैं, बहुत बड़े नहीं. But if really you want to become the achiever in the sense of 1% winners of the life, then you need to put in something extra. That's why I had raised this question. You love to sing, but are you a professional singer? Are you trying to put your heart and soul into that? See, a plumber also slogs, a carpenter also slogs, an electrician also slogs, and a CEO of a company and managing director also slogs. But there must be something different between their slogs. Am I right? Yes or no?
Yes.
They also work hard. A simple laborer who's working down below here, I think your building construction is on, the person who comes and work for say 10 hours a day, and might be get paid say 100 rupees, 150 rupees, 200 rupees per day. And then there are people who are working for 10 hours and they must be paid around say 1000 rupees or 2000 rupees for those 10 hours. Both are working hard. It cannot be denied that this plumber or electrician or laborer is not working hard. But then the direction, the paradigm, the vision you had for your life, the fundamental purpose you had for life makes the difference. Look at the life of Swamiji. You're all followers, am I right? Why do we worship him? क्यों पूजा करते हैं उनकी? क्यों उनके चरण छूते हैं? क्यों उनका आशीर्वाद प्राप्त करते हैं? या कभी हम टेंपल में जाते हैं, भगवान की मूर्ति के आगे हम अपना मस्तक झुकाते हैं, गुरुद्वारे में जाते हैं, वहां गुरु ग्रंथ साहब है उसकी पूजा करते हैं, मॉस्क में जाते हैं, वहां प्रे करते हैं. तो जब ऐसे मनुष्य हैं हमारी सोसाइटी के अंदर जिनकी हम वर्शिप करते हैं, पूजा करते हैं, क्योंकि हम उनको विनर्स मानते हैं, अचीवर्स मानते हैं, जिंदगी में कुछ हासिल किया, समथिंग दे हैव गॉट व्हिच वी कुड नॉट. एम आई राइट?
Yes.
But as I stated, as a human being, we have been blessed. We have been blessed with those powers. The powers to create the fundamental thinking which is based on the ethics and morals. And the powers of Swamiji or Guruji is nothing but treating a path of morality, top level morality, top class morality, selfless service. यही उनका पर्पस है. उन्होंने अपना पर्पस डिफाइन किया था और साथ में उस पर्पस को प्राप्त करने के बाद एक रेजोल्यूशन भी लिया था कि शिक्षा तभी उत्तम होगी जब शिक्षा को बांटा जाएगा, कंजर्व नहीं किया जाएगा. एक आदमी कहे 100 आदमी सुने, उससे काम नहीं चलेगा. ना देश का विकास होगा, ना समाज का विकास होगा. अगर 100 लोगों को पढ़ाया गया है, उसमें से 5 लोग निकल के आते हैं, 10 लोग निकल के आते हैं, and they also follow the same path, you'll have 5 or 10 more winners. And then there's a chain reaction. That's how a society becomes great. That's how a person becomes winner. आप किसी भी मनुष्य की ओर देखिए जो अचीवर है, whether it's Edison or the Einstein or Swami Vivekananda or Ramakrishna Paramhans, or take any person. Just try to go into their lives. What exactly they have done. What kind of inputs they had. मुझे याद है स्वामी विवेकानंद एक दिन अपने गुरु स्वामी रामकृष्ण परमहंस के साथ बैठे थे. तो उन्होंने एक प्रश्न पूछा कि गुरुजी, how come some people who goes through the holy scriptures all day never get a substance out of that? कि वो लोग जो प्रतिदिन सुबह से लेकर रात तक धार्मिक ग्रंथ पढ़ते रहते हैं, उन्हें ज्ञान की प्राप्ति कभी नहीं होती है. Very important question. A question to rediscover yourself. And Swamiji could understand his question. He said, Narendra, his name was Narendra, have you seen the vultures flying in the sky? He said, yes. Gid. They fly at the high altitude of 2 miles, 3 miles from the earth's crust. And they are blessed with something unique. They have the sharpest eyesight in the world. 2 और 3 मील की ऊंचाई से सारे ऑब्जेक्ट्स इस धरती पे बिल्कुल क्लियरली देख सकते हैं. But with that sharp eyesight, what they look for? Dead animals. What they look for? Dead animals. He said the people who read the Holy Scriptures all day, never get in substance, they're like those vultures. वो उन गिद्धों की तरह होते हैं जिनके पास काबिलियत तो है लेकिन उसका इस्तेमाल कैसे करना है वो नहीं पता. क्वेश्चन आपका बहुत अच्छा है, मैं आपकी तारीफ करूंगा. Let there be a clap for this young champion. It's a very nice question. It's a question for each one of us. That why, in spite of having all the qualities, all the abilities, all the capacities, your potential and all kind of talents, हम वहां तक क्यों नहीं पहुंचते जहां पहुंचना चाहते हैं? क्यों वो सब कुछ नहीं हासिल कर सकते जिसे हम हासिल कर सकते हैं? Why don't we become a Swami Vivekananda or Rajyavardhan Singh Rathore? Who stops us? मेरे बहुत अजीज मित्र हैं मीर रंजन नेगी. शायद आपने उनको देखा होगा टेलीविजन के ऊपर. शायद सुबह शाम में से कोई दिन ऐसा नहीं जाता होगा जब वो मुझे फोन नहीं करता है. मेरे साथ ही काम करते हैं. I remember in 1979-80 he was into the Indian team as a goalkeeper, and then he played the World Cup, became the hero. Then came 1982 Asian Games final, India versus Pakistan, and India lost the final 7-1. Meer Ranjan Negi was treated as a Deshdrohi, betrayer, traitor. His house was painted black, and this guy was about to commit suicide. वो उतना ही बड़ा देशभक्त था जितने आप और मैं. Just one defeat, and it changed the perception of all the people in this country. The person who was branded as a hero, overnight he became the villain. I told him, ये वक्त जो है हर जख्म को हील कर देता है. ये वक्त है अपने आप को संभालने का. ये वक्त है खुद को री-एग्जामिन करने का, रीडिस्कवर करने का. ये वक्त है कि पीछे को भूल के आगे को देखने का. Forget the past, think of future. But the blot was really black, very heavy. ये वो कलंक था जिसका धुलना इतना आसान नहीं था, है ना? इवन यक्ष ने जो सवाल किए थे युधिष्ठिर से, उसमें एक सवाल ये भी था ना, सबसे ब्लैक क्या होता है? तो कलंक से काला तो कुछ होता नहीं ना. सही बात है.
सही.
Same thing happened to him also. फिर वर्ष कई गुजरे, and just 2-3 years back he lost his son, young son, into a motorcycle accident. He was shattered, and after 13 or 14 days of the death of his son, he got an offer from Yash Raj Movies that we want to make a movie on the hockey, the subject of hockey. Come and coach our new girls. He said, I'm totally shattered. I cannot do it. मैंने कहा मीर तुम ये नहीं कर सकते. Opportunity is once again knocking your door. Once again a time has come into life when you can redefine yourself with a new purpose. He was shattered. A lot of coaxing it required. I did it. And he went to Yash Raj Movies. And a script was written, Chak De India. He coached the girls. I also had the privilege of getting associated with that beautiful movie. The motivational training for the entire team came from me for Chak De India. And that gave me a glimpse that this boy who was rotten, outdated, outclassed, the man who had lost the track, he was coming back. He was loving it. He was trying to live the moment. और मैंने उससे पूछा, तुम करना क्या चाहते हो? बोलते मेरी तो जिंदगी हॉकी है. I love these sports. I live this sport. Every breath of me is hockey and nothing else. That's the fundamental purpose, rather the only purpose of my life. I say, if it was only purpose, why did you resign then? Why did you get away from that? He never had an answer. He said, कोई बात नहीं, देर आए दुरुस्त आए. People are asking me to dance. मैंने जिंदगी में डांस नहीं किया कभी. I say, so what? Can you do it? He say, I don't know. I say, give it a try. If I fail, apprehensions are there in the mind. I say, so be it. Doesn't matter. You can play well, yeah. You can coach well, yes. There is a rhythm in the hockey, yeah. And there is a rhythm in the dance also. Go and try it out. He went there and succeeded. And now he is being invited everywhere in this country to give the celebrity lectures, sessions. And I think life has taken a full circle for him. Now every day he meets me, दिनेश भाई आज वहां जा रहा हूं, आज क्या करूं? I tell you, looking at his face, it gives me energy. He says, I am just 50 years old and I can do lot many things. Life is short. Let me go ahead and do it. मैंने कहा और क्या कर सकते हो? कहता क्या नहीं कर सकता मैं? If this spirit is there inside you, if there is a Niranjan Negi inside you who can propel you, who can ignite you to do many things, then go ahead and do it. If you need to rechart your life, rechart it. Let a new roadmap, lay it. एक ही तो जिंदगी है, वापस कब आएगी? किसने कहा वापस आ सकती है? वापस नहीं आएगी. It's only one life. And God has blessed you with 100% body, heart, mind and soul. So don't say I can't do it. Don't say it's impossible. Don't say कि ये नहीं हो सकता है. कहो खुद से कि हो सकता है. 25th of May 2001, name Eric Wehenmeyer on top of the Everest. It was being televised live on National Geographic. I was watching it. My daughter, who's a intern in the dental college right now, she was sitting with me and tears simply flowed down my eyes. She asked me, Dad, what's happening? Why are you crying? I say, I am witness to something unique in this world. He said, what's happening? Tell me. I say, Eric Wehenmeyer is on top of Everest. He said, so what? There are hundreds of people every year who go on top of Everest. I say, he's the first visually challenged person in the world to be on the top of Everest. First blind person. He never said, I cannot do it. He never said, what are the circumstances and conditions? He simply said, I will do it. और सिर्फ एवरेस्ट ही नहीं, दुनिया के सारे कॉन्टिनेंट्स के जितनी भी ऊंची चोटियां हैं, सबके ऊपर फतेह पाई एरिक वेहनमेयर ने. बहुत बड़ी बात है सर, बहुत बड़ा इंसान का जज्बा है. इन जैसे लोग, चाहे वो मीरंजन नेगी जैसे लोग हों, एरिक वेहनमेयर जैसे लोग हों, the people who fight it out in spite of all handicaps are the people who rule this world. That's why I had stated before, what is so easy in this world? Tell me. चाहे वो स्वामी जी हो, चाहे वो आप हो, कोई भी व्यक्ति हो, कुछ भी आसानी से नहीं मिलता है. उसके लिए आपको स्लॉग तो करना पड़ेगा. लेकिन स्लॉग के साथ एक पर्पस आ जाए, डायरेक्शन आ जाए, and if you know your outcomes in the life, it's very easy. As I talked, life deals well with the specifics and you can design it. You must know your outcomes in the life. What you want. ये सवाल मेरे सामने भी था जब मैं भी एक कोकून में बंद हो गया था। तब मैंने सोचा कि क्या जिंदगी को एक नया रूप दिया जा सकता है। When I used to see people on the screen or say people who are acting or people who are good orators, good faculties, the people who are contributing, I used to ask myself, I had stopped at the age of 21, 22, can I re-begin? Is there a possibility at this age I can do something? Can I get back to the educational institutions? And much later I went to the educational institutions. When I completed my post-graduation in computers with the specialization in the systems analysis and design. And then I did my MBA from Narsi Monji Institute of Management Studies with specialization in the HRD. And since 1998 I am speaking to people at various forums. It gives me immense pleasure. It's all about the outcomes. If you know what you want, you can do it. I wanted to become a good orator. I'm trying to become. I don't know where I have reached. But it's every day a fight. Every day competition. Every day I tell myself that yes, come on, do it, perform it. Go out, speak to the people. When somebody asked me on the 31st of last month, December, what's your resolution for the next year, 2008? I said people make their resolutions and break them next day. Am I right? Yes or no? कितने लोगों ने रेजोल्यूशंस बनाए थे 31st को? बस एक है और किसी का कोई रेजोल्यूशन नहीं था। एक उधर भी है। क्या रेजोल्यूशन था आपका? To complete your MBA. अच्छा, आपका इधर से एक
Quit smoking.
Say it again.
Quit smoking.
Quit smoking. Okay. Did you?
Yeah.
Sure.
Sure.
क्या बात है? आवाज बहुत कम आ रही है। तालियां बजाने में थोड़ा सच में? See, the role model is here. The person who can inspire us is here. What's your good name?
Mahendra.
Restart तो नहीं करना ना? है? तो मेरा भी एक रेजोल्यूशन था 31st को कि 2008 के लिए नहीं, आने वाले सभी वर्षों के लिए कि every time this was I have concretized my outcome in the life that henceforth I'll not ask the God to give me something that I want to become this, I want to achieve this, I want to accomplish that, nothing of that sort. My resolution was that can I pay back